action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at the Golden One Center in downtown Sacramento. Tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Opening tip belongs to the Kings, and they'll have it first to start the fourth as well. We're underway in Sacramento. To Bagley. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
To Bagley. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Teague with the basketball. Down 2. Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Jeff Teague trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. It's Sacramento ball. Fox guarded by Jeff Teague. Short jumper won't go down. To Teague. Jeff Teague, 2 of 4 now.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Easy path to the rim.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Teague with it up top. Leads just a point. To Wiggins. Has a chance. Shot by Wiggins. Won't go. Cauley Stein to Hield. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Jeff Teague. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Wiggins. They get it down for Towns. From the painted area, won't go down. To Bagley. Nice pass to set things up.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Minnesota at the controls. To Wiggins. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Count the bucket for 2.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Teague with the basketball. Down a point. Willie Cauley's knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Substitutions, Minnesota.
Rose. Deep left corner. Towns buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Can't connect.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
To Randolph. And counted at the rim.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
With a drop step. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Hield. Rose into the front court. It's 14-12. To Covington. From the outside, no good. With a drop step. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter, and this one's all tied up. All's our score after one. Let's do it here in the second quarter. It's Minnesota basketball. Here comes the screen. Sizing up the defense. To Towns for 3. And that's rebounded by the Kings. To Randolph. And he'll head to the line.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Scalabrine has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 76% from the line. First free throw is good. Two for 2 on that trip. Jones with it. They trail by 2. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. To Wiggins. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Andrew Wiggins, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 74% free throw shooter. Nope, first one does not go. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Fox across the timeline. Leads 1. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Covington. The Wolves down to 4 on the shot clock. Trying to cash in with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Sacramento ball. Fox picked up by Jones. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket. Now whistle as Minnesota's going to take the timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions.
Minnesota Timberwolves, number 25, Derrick Rose.
Almost unlucky bounce. Now pass stolen by the Timberwolves. Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Tyus Jones at the line for 2 shots. A career 81% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first.
For Sacramento, number 24, Buddy Hield. And number 8, Bogdan.
Goes 2 for 2. Fox into the front court. His team up by 1. Jones with it. He'll run the offense. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Bagley. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Covington. Down low for Jay. Willie Cauley-Stein sends it away. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Willie Cauley-Stein. Time for some new personnel into the game. Towns. Off the mark. Cauley-Stein to Hield. And a nice finish at the rim.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Gibson. To Towns. Willie Cauley-Stein. Tips it. That's his 3rd block this evening. Here's Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns. He's 3 for 7.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Fox, guarded by Tyus Jones. Back was to the basket. 5 seconds.
Hey, switch, I got him.
To Gibson. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
De'Aaron Fox. To Bagley. Count it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Karl Anthony Towns. Kings retain the possession. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. Deep three at the buzzer. So a tie one as we reach the break in a one-point game. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Timberwolves are in a close game thus far. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaky. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Kings aren't down by much after 2 quarters, and that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. These are the guys getting buckets for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Bench points.
What I found interesting about that half of basketball is how the momentum stayed high even when the substitutions started coming into the game. These guys coming off the bench, from both benches actually, are doing a great job of making positive contributions.
Player of the half.
Karl Anthony Towns was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
T-Wolves with the basketball. To Towns. T gets it in the left corner. Going a launch beyond the arc. He took the bait and he hits.
Just does everything so well, an all-around, very good player. Offensively can knock down that shot, but better known for being a 3-and-D type wing who's a lockdown defender.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot in.
Over the line. Backcourt violation. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
No, no, no. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Good shot.
Cruises inside for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Teague with it up top. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter.
The assist from number 0, Jeff Teague.
De'Aaron Fox. Down low, Cauley Stein. Can't connect from inside. The Timberwolves have the basketball. To Wiggins. The drive right to the basket. Willie Cauley Stein sends it away. Fourth this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Teague with the basketball. 2-point advantage. Jeff Teague. 4 out of 7.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
De'Aaron Fox. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Willie Cauley Stein. He's got 2 shots coming. Career mark of 64%. First one goes down. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Timberwolves have the basketball. To Teague. Fires the 3. Cauley Stein with the rebound. De'Aaron Fox to Hield. Goes to the right side. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buddy Hield. Born scorer from the Bahamas.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
T to Taj Gibson. You've got to get that one to go. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Down low, Towns. Karl Anthony Towns. Now 4 for 9. De'Aaron Fox. Jumper's good.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
To Towns. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Karl Anthony Towns. Couple of free throws on the way. A career 83% free throw shooter. Oops. He missed the first one. Second one goes. It's a 1-2 trip. Short jumper misses. To Covington. Rose. Great feed. Sets it up. Jeff T. With that, he's 5 for 9.
I love when I see smaller players finish in the paint amongst the trees. But if you're a big on the other side, you can't let that happen so easy.
Teague with it up top. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. And count the basket inside.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Randolph. Karl Anthony Towns with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Knocks it down from mid-range. T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. T to Towns. Karl Anthony Towns. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
And he's going to the free throw line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Towns. And the rebound taken in by Sacramento. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That quarter in the books. It's the Timberwolves in front. The Kings have the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And a lot of people might not have expected this to be a one-score game this late. But wait, Jay, we have ourselves a ball game.
Ed, I've been in this situation so many times as a team that's been the favorite. You expect to win the ball game, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in the middle of a true battle. This looks like it could be anybody's game right now.
Fires the three. Tough shot. He hits.
They absolutely needed that. Great job by the offense to be poised and create a shot to pull ahead.
Teague with the basketball. His group now down 2. A drive, but he can't get it to go. To Bagley. And scores. Strong take.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end. Kings with the ball. Fox guarded by Jeff T. He gets it.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Teague with it up top. His guys trail now by 4. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some
Welcome
kind of
to the
acting
screen.
award.
Welcome to the
That's a
screen.
great
All
sell
viewers,
by the
welcome
offensive
to the
player.
screen.
But guess what?
You're
The
watching
refs
the
spit,
second
and that's the
round.
game.
Both coaches
NBA
dipping
playoff,
into their
Western
reserves.
Conference.
Changes coming onto the floor.
Minnesota Timberwolves, number 3. At Sacramento Kings, number 7. Sacramento leads the series 2-1. We're in the fourth
Jeff T.
quarter crunch
at the
time.
line for a
Which
chance at
team
a
you think's
three-point
gonna
play.
take it?
Hasn't missed yet.
Sacramento or Minnesota?
The free
This
throw
has
is
been a
good. It's back
series.
to a
This is
one-point
neck
game.
to neck. Both teams are pretty much balanced.
I'm thinking that the Minnesota Timberwolves would be the favorite for most people.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
But
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those.
Minnesota has
Nice
been good,
extra move
especially
there.
in game blocking.
It goes down.
Especially in
Might
game
have been a
3.
little bit easier than expected there,
Minnesota came back
considering
in
the
the series.
score.
From the outside. And a putback slam.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Teague with the basketball. His guys down 3. Short jumper won't go down.
All right,
Cauley
Minnesota
Stein
right there.
from long range.
And he hit me. That
Well
was a foul.
defended.
That was a foul.
To
Didn't even
Teague.
call it.
Rebound
There we go.
cleared by Bagley.
There we go.
Cauley Stein to Fox. Karl Anthony Towns pins it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Got it.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Hield. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Minnesota with the basketball. To Gibson. Wiggins. Teague. And the rebound corralled by Cauley Stein. To Hield. 4-3. Oh, that's how it's done.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 25, Derrick Rose.
And the rebound pulled in by the Kings. De'Aaron Fox. And he buries it.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Wiggins to Teague. And count the basket.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by a King. Rose. Teague to Rose. It was right there. Oh, nice find for the basket.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Teague with it up top. The deficit now up to 13. Taj Gibson to Teague. Has a look. Shot by Teague. Won't go down. Has a chance, and he buries it.
The assist from number 35.
It's the Kings who get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go.
Sacramento
EA
Kings
post-game
take
wrap-up.
lead of the series 3-1. Don't miss the next game that's coming
The
up. We
Kings
got another
came
game
away
with
with
the
the
Houston
victory in this
Rockets.
one. And some
Golden
people may
State,
disagree,
game
but I
6,
think their ball
Golden
movement
State leads that
was the
series
biggest key to their
3-2.
victory.
And
Still,
then we
I
also
think
have
we'd
the
all
conclusion
agree
game,
that they made the defense look
which
slow
will
and
be what we're in
confused throughout this matchup.
4, game 5 coming up.
What you see here is how the majority of the
Kings
points
lead
were
the
scored
series
for the
3-1
Sacramento
going
Kings.
into Minnesota. It's do or die for the Timberwolves.
The
Sacramento
Timberwolves
Kings,
couldn't put
the
it together to
7th
get the
seed,
victory here today.
knocked off
And even
Utah
though some of them
Jazz
smiled
in the first
and shook hands
round.
with the other
Then
guys
they
after the game,
then
you could tell by the way they
it's
headed
looking
to the
like they're
tunnels how
getting ready to
disappointed
knock
they were
off
about this loss.
Minnesota Timberwolves, who are the number 3 of the West. So yes, T.Y.
What you
Baller.
see here is how the majority of the points were scored for
are
the Minnesota
sleepers
Timberwolves.
of the West Coast. I wonder, will this come into
Game
fruition in
track.
real life? Will
Assist.
Sacramento in the West?
The
Will
Sacramento
they
Kings
become like this
were
in
very
real life?
impressive
It's
in the way
possible.
they shared the ball,
Sacramento
giving each other the
Kings, the sleepers
opportunity
of
to
the
not
West.
just take good shots, but great shots. That's what I believe made the difference for them in this game. That being the great assist.
Player of the game.
Bagley played the role of facilitator today, and no one is more happy than his teammates. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.